All right, so hi everybody. It's your old pal Adam here, setting up a recorded video for a video game as a 40-year-old man. So, purpose of today's little vidya is to get into ZERO Sievert and just kind of mess around a little bit. For the purposes of this video, we're just going to go over the settings real quick. These are all the things you can do. The most important things here are fixed weapon jam. That's really cool. This quality of life bit here is teleport to NPC. That's useful in the bunker. That's H, which is nice. I did not know that you could do a close-up of a weapon, so that's cool. It's letter K. All this stuff is going to be pretty important. So, like when you're in the field, raid, whatever you want to call it, and you need to change ammo because you ran out, it doesn't automatically select any existing ammo that you have in your inventory. It will have you, the gamer, have to switch between ammo types. So that's something to look at. Throw bolt. This is very important. There's a little bit of stalker in here, so like I've never played it, I've just seen other people play it, but the idea here is that you get to throw a little bolt, like an actual piece of hardware. You throw it at an anomaly or something, and then it will basically save your life. We'll show you what we mean here in a little bit. When you are running, you cannot fire a gun. That's something I discovered quite by accident. Last time I got killed by a pack of wolves was like I was running and I was trying to shoot at them, couldn't do it. So yeah, we're gonna do hunter hardcore. So I've got well, before we go here, so slot 1 here, this is my Iron Man attempt run. So permadeath. If I die, that's it. I have to start all the way over from scratch. This is kind of my hardcore account slot, I guess. So what we're going to do is kind of recreate that. So we're going to go Hunter. You're going to lose everything when you die. Rookie is kind of, it's pretty easy going. Enemies are less deadly. There's more resources all over the place. Your character has more health, which is great. And when you die, you'll be able to, I think you retain all the stuff when you went into a raid. So it's like you never did the raid. I don't really know what Survivor means. We're just going to go Hunter. So this is basically Tarkov without insurance. Lose equipment, ammo, lose keys. No, we're not doing that. That's basically like your pouch or your butthole, whatever you want to call it. Permadeath is off for this one, which is fine. So we're going next. Oh boy, that's our foster cat back there. And he just laid an egg in the litter box that's right behind me. So, for hardcore runs, what we do is we usually want to start with very little. So you start with a pistol and some ammo, and this is basically the same loadout that you can get for free from one of the NPCs in the bunker. What I enjoy doing is starting the game. If I were going to be starting from scratch, I would be starting with this. This is, you get a Mosin, you get a scope for it, which is very important. You'll notice that none of these other equipment loadouts begin with a scope, and scoping in this game is, frankly, a little overpowered. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here. This is the ZERO Sievert bunker. You hit H, you can fast travel to any of these NPCs. We're going to talk to the barman first. I should talk to the barman. Yeah, I'm doing it. Jeez, got my back. I want to know something. This is all, this is all fun stuff to know, but we're gonna, for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna keep doing this. So, tasks, quests, if you will, missions. First steps, you gotta survive in the forest and eliminate 5 wolves, and you get to, you just get ammo. Pretty cool. We're gonna accept that because that's what we have to do. Here you can also refill your hunger and thirst. Hunger and thirst are pretty important, or pretty key in this game, just because if you are well fed and without thirst, you get a couple little perks. I need some equipment. This is loadout 6 from the menu. Maybe I can post that or paste that in here if I know how to do any kind of video editing. I doubt it though. I need some equipment. Is if you die, you've got absolutely nothing left in your stash and you are down horrendous. You can, yeah, you can get some free stuff. Everybody likes free stuff. Okay, this is our stash. It's very small. You can expand all the way out to 14 slots and sort things that way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to retain 1 bottle of water. The coffee can go back. Oh yes, this is coffee. It'll get a cup of tea. Excuse me. So this is these are basically, says what it does on the tin. So these med kits are the ones that you start with. They heal you quite a bit. Like basically, I think you start with 100 HP. I don't know, you start with a full red bar, and this will get you to like just a little under half, I think, of the of your health back. This is a first aid med kit. So you see we've got wounds, and then we've got health. If you are wounded, that will reduce your maximum HP. So that's what the med kit is for. I'm going to put this in here for now, and what I'm going to do is, and this is something that I try to do across all my accounts whenever I do a playthrough, is like keep these hotkeys the same so you're not scrambling around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. What the heck is going on? So if I'm bleeding, I'm going to mash 3. If I'm hurt, I'm going to hit 4. You'll see that there's no movement available when you were using the medkit T triple aught. There are medkits that allow you to move around, and we will talk about those in a little bit. Vodka, yeah, we're going to put that in there. So we're going to save a bottle of water here and a Tashanka, and we're going to equip our PN Pokarov in slot 1. And before we equip the Nagant, what does it say? Nozen Makant, excuse me. How dare me. We're going to go over to the crafting table. We're going to mod weapons. We're going to select our, whatever, Mosin that's not a Mosin. Select scope and click on the thing. This has attached the scope. This is how all of this stuff works. So, muzzle, scope, this is how all the weapon modding stuff works. You're not clicking and dragging stuff to put stuff onto other things. This is a way of essentially limiting what you're able to do while you're in raid. All of that stuff requires you be at the crafting table doing this stuff. So, pretty important bit there. You'll notice to my off screen here to my left, you'll see my ammo. That's what that is. If it's kind of grayed out like that, that means there's nothing in it. So you hit R, and you will reload it. All of your guns will come unloaded. So, yeah, you kind of need guns. Okay, so we're not gonna fast travel. We're gonna take a quick little jaunt. Oh wait, down to this guy. This guy who looks like he's wearing a chicken for a hat. Weird hairstyle. Anyway, this is the networker. This is kind of like your daily / weekly tasks. These are just like random tasks that you can get assigned and pick stuff up. It's really important in the early game because you get to you get rewards for stuff. There's a that's a lot of rubles. Oh my god, whatever. Accept. And this will boost your reputation among the various factions. Off the top of my head, there's the scientists, there's the loners, there's the Green Army, and then there's something else. Loners are like the vendors that reside inside of the bunker. The barman, for instance, and this networker guy, for instance. A lone raider job needs to survive 2 times in any map with at least, that's kind of a fair chunk of XP, but we get a lot of cool stuff. All this scrap is going to be useful once you start building up your hideout, I guess you could call it. So we're going to accept that. Scientist work. These can be a titanic pain in the keister. 5 bulbs. Place the analyzer in the forest near a medium. Chemical anomaly. Eliminate the target at the makeshift camp. Okay, we don't have access to the makeshift camp yet, so we're going to skip this one for now. What is this one? Collect 2 burden injectors. Body fortif... I mean, yeah. Let's give it a shot. Who cares? It doesn't, like, so if you accept this and reject it, it's not a big deal, but I like to keep my quest log clean, and I will show you why in just a moment. So yeah, we're going to hoof it over here to the doctor. This guy can heal you. He's, he can repair your armor until you can do that yourself in your hideout. We're going to trade, so you can buy, like, rad radiation suits, and those are going to be very important later. Like, that is a bitchin' suit, and it's only 130,000 ruble. Cool. I'm sure we'll get there. This is also where you can buy weapon repair kits. These are useful because obviously, like, the maybe not obviously, but you'll see here we've got stats for our weapons. The durability is 100%. The lower the durability, the more higher probability that you have for a jam, work stoppage, etc. But what we really want to do first, what I want to do first, is I need a better backpack, and I can't buy any of these yet. Maybe the barman has some backpacks for. He does. So this is our starting backpack. It's just a school bag. You can only carry so much weight in here, so this will tell you, like, I don't know exactly how that maths, so here's your carry capacity down here. So this is out of 20 kilograms if I remove that. So yes, so this will add 9 kilos of capacity to the what appears to be the base amount of 11. there's a lot that's obfuscated behind this game without looking at the wiki, and this is not a wiki video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the, yep, talk to me if you want to leave. That's what that little text there says. I want to leave. You'll see we have all 6 of these different maps here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the forest. We're going to mash go. I'm going to forget my beverage someplace. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. You can skip through all this stuff, which is fine. So this is why I like to keep my quest log clean. So when you bring up the map, it will show you points of interest, locations that you need to go to. You can see both of my extraction points are up here. What I like to do is right-click, add marker to each of those. I know that I need to eliminate 5 wolves and, you know, grab some stuff if I can. And so, like, if we were to have accepted that scientist's work thing, there'd be these giant yellow circles all over the. Heard a sniper shot. You'll see all these giant yellow circles all over the map, and just kind of clutters things up. And I'm a little OCD like that. We're going to switch to our Mosin, and you will now discover why attaching a scope is so important. So you'll see my crosshair as I move it back and forth. It will gain and lose accuracy. But if I right-click, you'll see that I can zoom in and I can stretch that screen out quite a bit further. So this will allow you to maintain a safe distance away from rabbits, for instance, and other dangerous critters in the forest. You are able to snipe further than most things can aggro to you, so this is a good, even if you don't want to use the sniper as a main weapon, it will help you scout areas to stay safe. And we're all about safety here on the channel. Oh, there's a wolf right there. So here's the thing. If you put the crosshair directly over your target, it will be hit scan. Otherwise, the bullet will have travel time. So, oops. He may have smelled me. And wolves travel in packs, as we all. Oh, oh boy. Oh, my aim is terrible right now. Okay, reload. Uh-oh. We're getting closer. I'm going to switch to my primary. So that was one of them. Apologies for the... If you right-click, you can kind of zoom out a little bit. It's kind of like aiming down sights. So you can loot the wolf. Oops, that's a bird that scared me. So it's really easy to lose track of the things that you've killed, but those wolves, not the wolves, the birds will flap down onto recently killed things. So you can, oops, so you can hopefully get, so hopefully collect your winnings. So normally I want to avoid wolves, but this is the very first mission. If you do not complete it, you do not get to do anything else in ZERO Sievert. Besides, you know, tool around. I'm looking for the other wolves. There's usually like 5 of them in a group, which might have something to do with... Oh, there's a ghoul. Alright, so there's the other wolves that we need to... So I'm going to switch back to my sniper rifle and... And headshots do count in this game, I think. So you'll notice that the first time I shot a wolf... This is kind of me exploring and finding this out for the first time myself. So, where did that little guy go? Oh, somebody over here shot the wolf that I was... Oh, I can just one of these. Who's that guy? Oh, so this is... So some of these guys are friendly, some of them are not. I think this guy's friendly. I need to get closer to... Oops, he's getting eaten by wolves, though. Alright. So that's that part finished. And I'm going to see whether this guy is friendly or not. I think he is. Oh, maybe not. This is kind of like a vibes thing sometimes, but I think... Okay, so he's shooting ghouls. Will he shoot me? Ah! Dang it. Alright, running away. My bad. For your disrespect, you will be shot. There we go. There's another ghoul. Ghouls are... They have a... Nope. They do have a projectile that they can spit at you, essentially. Oh my god. Oh! There are many bodies here. So use the mouse wheel to scroll up and down between all this stuff. I don't really want to loot wolves. I do want to loot bandits. If you mouse over here, you can see this is a class 2. It's class 1. If you take... Ooh, yes, please. What's the durability? That's really bad. Alright, I'll take his ammo. I'll right-click unload that ammo so I can get more of it. You can use 2 of these bottles of rotten water in your craft area level 1 just to just taking more ammo, I guess. You can craft a good bottle of water out of 2 bad bottles of water, is kind of what I'm after here. So there's class 2, fragility's not good. Waiting to go through this guy's pockets. Ooh, this one has a sight. That's kind of cool. Maybe I can mod that later. These wolves are really making me anxious. Empty syringe, those are kind of cool. More of these. Ooh. I don't really like those things. Alright, what I need to do is get to the extract, but before I do that, what I kind of want to do is check out the map. Alright, so this is this little area here. This contains basically like an NPC boss. If you can get away with killing him, you can really improve your standing at the beginning of the game. So, in order to... Oops. Oh, sniper ranks. Let's talk about that stuff. I think it's in here. Yep. So these are all individual ranks, and once you rank up enough, you can choose a perk once your rank hits these little yellow bits here. So yeah, we'll talk about that. It's just, you know, little perks that you can use to make the game a little bit easier. So the other reason that I want to kind of challenge this boss guy is because in this little village there is a police station. And in the police station are a couple of med boxes, and I do need... I'm hitting J to open this up, by the way. For scientist work, too, you need body injectors, fortifying injectors, and stuff like that. The fortifying injectors, I'm pretty sure, allow you to... Aha! So each of these guys takes 2 shots, I think, but you can see that I can see them, and they cannot see me. And my reticle is changing... Aha! I might be a coward, but you're dead. You'll see that my reticle changes from red to gray. If it turns red, that means my what I have my cursor over is not in line of sight and will not be hit if I shoot. It will it'll run into some kind of obstacle. So you see, I can see quite a bit further than. Oh, I just think, yep, there he is. Don't come back. Come back, little fella. Just want to shoot you in the face and take all your stuff. And there's 4 guards in here. You see that bullet travel? Like I shot it and then you saw the bullet come into the scope there? That's because I didn't have my crosshair directly over my target. This is where it gets tricky because they can kind of hide behind this little building here and I won't be able to see them. Let's see if we can bait some people out. There's a helpful bird. Let me know where my kill was. Maybe I can loot this guy. Yeah, Lazar, that's the name of this guy. So that's class 3, that's class 2, but it's not in great nick. See, the durability is kind of low. Ooh, a moose. So it's not a bison, it's a moose. Get it? It's very funny. Sure. Let's grab that. I'll probably just sell that later. Also, the NPCs in this game can sometimes run into ghouls, and the ghouls will kill them, and you can just swoop in and take their stuff. Oh, there's one. There we go. I think I got one more. And then Lazar himself. That's not in much better condition, is it? Rotten sausage, no thank you. A grenade! Oops, I heard some footsteps. So now I'm nervous. Yep, there he is. Ow! Yep, that's Lazar himself. So, first death, first of many. So we get next here, you'll see that we are going to go back to the conductor, and we're going to open our inventory and see that we have lost everything. So, unlucky hunter, let's try again. Why don't we? We're going to hoof it back, talk to the barman. I need some equipment, and he will just give you some stuff for nothing. And you'll see that this is the exact starting stuff that we had last time, but no armor. So, go to the stash, drop some stuff off. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the gist of how all this stuff goes. We're going to keep this one short so I can go back to dying in private. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you later. I'm going to find OBS and hit stop.